It is currently the end of November, meaning we are in the full swing of the Q4 sales boost. Everyone is shopping for Christmas, which is great, but with that comes the impending sense of doom of 2023 sales, like in January and February, where they are known to have significantly less sales than other months, especially compared to Q4. But that's why today I want to go over some trending print-on-demand products that sell every single month of the year instead of just relying on Q4 to make a living with your print-on-demand store. Also, if you do not know me yet, my name is Christina. I'm a full-time print-on-demand seller that went through this wave of emotions last year as well. I was getting so many sales October, November, December, but I knew not to get my hopes up because come January, those were going to plummet significantly because people are finished shopping and they're kind of in money saving mode. So that inspired me to try to look at more different products and niches that trended year round so that I didn't have to just look forward to Christmas to making any sales because I wanted a consistent income stream to be able to quit my job. So for this year, 2023, I want to bring these to your attention so you can consider adding them to your store so that you can see sales month after month after month and not just 1 month a year. So with that, let's get started on our first product, and that is wall tapestries. Using eRank, you can go into trends and you can check out their monthly trends to see what was trending in every single month. And tapestries were consistently in a top searched category for last year across multiple months. So looking up tapestry, you can see the search trend in USA, and you can see just how consistent it is. It, of course, does have its peaks, which was very interesting. It seems to always peak in August, which is super interesting. And then it is consistent throughout the year, which is a fantastic sign if you want to be selling these every single month of the year. Then coming into Etsy, I just look up tapestries and I'm going to use my extension Evergreen to do a product analysis here. Average price, people are selling it for 30 USD. And look at how many sales per month these people are making with wall tapestries. 104, 334. How many reviews these have? How many total sales? These are in the thousands, which is a fantastic sign if you are considering doing wall tapestry. Then you can actually have these printed on demand through using Printify. I took a look at this one, the indoor wall tapestries, and with the average of those selling at 30 US, with Printify, you can print it for 14 US, or if you pay for Printify Premium, which I do have, it's only just over $10 with $5 shipping, and their production time is extremely quick, and they offer 8 different sizes for your customers to pick from. And then coming into eRank again, I'm just gonna go lower to check out the competition and how many searches this is getting. These are getting so many searches a month, and take a look at the competition. There are tons of tapestry niches that have very, very low competition. So the fact that this product trends, it has kind of little competition, high search volume, and the people selling them on Etsy are already making bank. This signals that this is a perfect product to sell or to at least test out in your store. The next product that I found on multiple months trend report is metal wall art, especially regular wall art, but that's a little bit oversaturated. And metal wall art is just as searched and just as profitable, if not way more profitable than just paper wall art. I actually have a metal wall art store and it did fantastic. And if you want to learn more about creating metal wall art, I do have a full tutorial right here that you can watch. But taking a look at this, we have great searches year round. There are tons of sub niches that aren't oversaturated right now. Coming into Etsy, I looked at metal wall art, and let's use my Evergreen extension. You can see the average price these are selling for 97 US, and take a look at some of the sales on these. This is getting 300 sales a month. This one's over getting 1,000 sales a month. And take a look at these estimated total numbers of sales. Those are incredible. And if you take a look at these, a lot of them aren't that hard to make. This one here, some are just text, some are like metal signs to use as your like house number. So there are tons of options here that you can get up decently quickly and start making a very, very, very good profit from these. And then you can have these printed on demand using T-Launch. And for those who aren't my regular subscribers who don't know what print on demand means, that means whenever you get a sale, that means T-Launch or Printify or whoever your supplier is going to print and ship your product. So when you get a sale, you never have to do anything. I know many others making great money using print on demand signs and using T-Launch. And again, if you want the full tutorial, you can just find that on my channel. Here's another product that I've started adding to my store. It doesn't get quite as many searches per month, but that's okay because there is still tons of room because there's not as much competition. If you just scroll down, you're going to find so many sub niches that literally only have a few hundred other people competing, which may sound a lot, but once you learn Etsy and SEO and how to outrank these people, you can easily outrank a few hundred. Checking out the stats using Evergreen for tote bags. This is another one where you can see the average revenue for some people and the average amount of sales these people are getting is crazy. And that means the average monthly sales for someone selling tote bags is 59 across everybody trying to sell tote bags, meaning you have a very, very high chance of being able to sell these. And then I use Printify to fulfill these. And I like to use their canvas tote bag printed with Monster Digital. They are fantastic quality. I've only had 5-star reviews with them so far, and I just love the quality. So I actually just love to add some of my best sellers for my t-shirts and sweatshirt designs to the tote bags as well to test them out. And I am starting to see some great results with tote bags. And what is something everybody loves? It's their pets. And dogs have so many pet products available, and dog owners just happen to buy a lot of things for their dogs because we love them so much. So check out dog collars. You can see it's got a consistent amount of searches every single month. And when you scroll down, there are many, many different sub niches that you can look to design for to fill the needs of many of these searches. Like this one right here has over 333 searches per month and it's a moon dog collar. You can easily make this. Printify also offers dog collars. If you want to go through them, if you order multiple different products, I would just try to stick with using one supplier, which would be Printify, considering they have so many different product options. And then coming in here, take a look at the estimated total sales. Take a look at the estimated sales just in the last month. These sellers on these are making sales like crazy. People love their dogs. People love to buy for their dogs. This is a fantastic product. And if you have a dog yourself, that's amazing. Order some for yourself and make yourself some custom dog collars. And I've also got another one for you, which is stickers. I will let you know that these are a smaller margin product. They sell extremely well because there's so many searches and they are cheap to buy, meaning people are buying a lot more of them. But if you can find a way to make people always purchase more than one sticker, then you can probably get more profit because it is hard to be making a decent profit by only selling one sticker at a time. But I want to go over the stats on this one anyway. You can see it gets tons of searches year round. Again, like everything, it does trend some more in other months, but you can actually see in January, it is still selling extremely well. Scrolling down, of course, the top ones are very saturated, but just scrolling down, you can see tons of different niches for stickers that you can create. We have tarot stickers. We have weird stickers, bookish stickers, water bottle stickers, pastel goth stickers. There are many different other options so that you can stick out by designing 4 stickers. I would do these again through Printify, and this is what I mean when I talk about the margins. The price is not bad at all. The problem is the shipping at $3.99. But if you take a look at shipping, an additional item is only 9 cents. I would recommend only really shipping to the United States. And again, trying to get people to buy as many stickers as once instead of just buying one, which probably won't yield much profit for you and might not be worth your time. So taking a look at stickers, you can see the average monthly sales for those selling stickers is 208, which is a fantastic number. And actually the average price people are selling these at are $6 USD. That is actually fantastic news. So with only paying $1 plus shipping for those other stickers, an average price of $6 still does give you a decent profit for each. Again, especially if you can sell more than one. So those are all the products that I have for you that I could find on multiple different trend reports from eRank. If you haven't implemented any of these yet, I do recommend testing out maybe a few in your shop. Maybe if you already have selling designs, maybe you could try applying them to these other products to see if you can get more consistent sales month after month. I want to make sure that you are not just praying to make sales in December and that's the only way you're going to be able to feed yourself for the year. I want you to be able to make profit every single month. And thank you guys so much. I really hope that this was helpful. If there's any that you've given a go, let me know in the comments below. And again, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. It would be very much appreciated and you would always stay tuned of when I release a next video. Thanks.